We have here the lightest specialized Tarmac SL8 build in the world, coming at 5.47 kilograms, and in pounds, 12 pounds, 0.01 ounces. That is with 2 bottle cages, a chain catcher on there, power meter pedals, dual-sided, and an out front Wahoo mount as well. Stay tuned to after the video. We have a free buy sound test on these number 6 30mm depth wheels, and we'll talk about everything we did to achieve this weight. Hey, how's it going, everyone? GC Performance here, back with another video, and today I have for you guys the lightest Tarmac S-Works SL8 out there on the market today. This is a full 2x build, ready to ride, with a dual-sided pedal power meter on here. By look, 2 water bottle cages and an out front mount, which is absolutely crazy for what this is. I mean, you're running a 5034, you got 1134 cassette in the back, fully functional, everything operational. The gentleman who owns this bike is going to be going on a ride in North Carolina with a Grand Fondo of like 100 miles and 10,000 feet of climbing. So he wanted to build something crazy. As you guys saw, it weighed right around 12 pounds even, which this is for sure my lightest bike I ever built. And it's crazy because it feels insanely lightweight, even though being 3 pounds lighter than what like typical bikes weigh. But I think it's just so deceiving because of the fact of how big the bike is, and you pick it up, it feels like night and day, which is absolutely crazy. So in this video, I'm going to go over everything that I did, included on there to achieve that weight. I do have a full video that I just released a couple days ago where I showcased me actually building up the bike and swapping out the parts and doing everything there. But I figured I'd do my typical walk around video to showcase everything that we have here as well, because the bike in light, like look at the gloss black on the bar with the carbon on there, with the top tube. Everything came together very, very nicely here. So anyways, we'll go through everything on here. So the Tarmac S-Works SL8 frame is their Project Black frame. This is a limited edition launch when the bike first released. They say it's their lightest variation of the Tarmac SL8. You'll even notice Remco in the Tour de France stages in the Alps. He'll choose, instead of using his gold bike, he'll rock gloss black and white S-Works logo bike. The reason for this, it's much less paint, which makes it lighter. This frame variation that you see here, just the frame without C-post and fork, weighed 699 grams and a size 52. So a very lightweight frame set out there. And then with the handlebar, the customer went to the Gemini Alzir. This is a new company for me. This is my first time installing and working on it. Absolute jewelry of a bicycle. I mean, literally the bike parts can be held up in your garage or on the wall inside your house. It looks like art. This is a one-piece bar, 90mm stem, 38mm handlebar, gloss black, and then even the mount on here that's carbon fiber, it doesn't even have a screw. It's literally held on there by really, really strong 3M adhesive tape. So be careful of what you put on there, how much weight you put on there, but apparently it's super duper extra strong. They give you all the included extra 3D printed spacers for your bikes, and they work really, really well. Now, it's a pain in the ass to route. This is one of the hardest bars I had to route in a while. I had to break out the Park Tool guide kit on there, but very, very good looking handlebar to match the bike as well. Crazy lightweight. I don't know the exact weight of the bar, but it's stupid light. It's like Dorimo. It is a third-party alternative to a normal handlebar. Very lightweight, but there is some flex in the drops of the handlebar. Handlebar tape, we went Berg handlebar tape. And then another way that we shaved some grams, we've got these 3D printed one-time use bar end plugs that are completely hollow. From stock handlebar plugs, we saved about 14 grams. So just another lightweight thing on there, which is pretty cool. Group set, your regular run-of-the-mill Shimano Durace for the shifters. Everything on the hardware, from the clamps to the bleed port bolt to the nut that holds on to the clamps, is all titanium. I swapped out for tie parts. And then for the bearings inside of here as well, it's ceramic speed SLT. So we have really extremely thought out, high value items on this bicycle. Going down to the front fork, we have on here number 6 30mm depth wheels, carbon fiber spokes. I believe these wheels together as a pair, they weigh in like 1,098 grams. So a very, very lightweight climbing wheel. We have on there the Maxxis High Road SL tube only tire in a 700 by 28C configuration. These tires are like 188 grams per tire. So an average 5,000 STR tire in a 28 is like 260 grams. So it's a very lightweight alternative, very smooth tread on there. And then we have on there Pirelli TPU tubes as well. That's going to be the lightest form to go. Tubeless is a little bit heavier because you have metal valves, and also you have the liquid inside of there. For the business side over here, we have the carbon tie rotors with the carbon fiber piece right here in a 160 millimeter configuration. We could go to a Galfier or probably some crazy lightweight rotor, but he wanted also functionality when descending down mountains, and Tadej Pogačar used carbon tie on his bike for like the past 3 years. Did the Tour de France, the Giro, the Vuelta, all that stuff. So he had no issues with descending, and they perform really, really good. We have on here custom 6-wheel titanium through axles on here. Also a custom titanium 6-wheel front disc brake mount for the caliper, and titanium bolts here. All the bolts that were on the brake caliper as well, we swapped out to titanium from tie parts. Tie part here, tie part here, tie part for the bleed port as well. So it's all titanium parts that were swapped out for that disc brake caliper right there. Going down to the bottom bracket, we could have saved a little bit of weight going to a regular a regular SRAM dub bottom bracket because it's plastic, but you didn't want the metal ceramic speed bottom bracket inside there. We have Altitude carbon fiber cages, one of the lightest out in the industry and still very functional, holds a bottle really tight, and they are very easy to get in and out of. And then for the crank on here, it is a crazy lightweight crank. This definitely, I think it trumps the THM. It's a very lightweight crank. I think the crank arms alone are $800. It's a full carbon fiber axle that goes all the way through on this side. See, I get my finger all the way in there, and then when you get in there, it kind of puckers. It goes like that, like that, like, you know what I mean? So that whole inner in there is full carbon fiber. This is a 165 millimeter configuration crank, and these crank arms I think are like stupid lightweight. They're lighter than THM. They're lighter than a lot of cranks out there. For power meter, we did the pedal power look dual-sided, so this side gives you power, this side gives you power as well. Bring on over to the other side. Yeah. We have a ton of weight savings as well. YOELEO also has their very own carbon fiber spider to match with their cranks. It's an Easton configuration that mounts onto these cranks. It's a 110 by 4 bolt configuration, just like Shimano. And then you have carbon tie chainrings and a 50-34 tooth configuration. He still kept the chain catcher on there, being at that weight. He wanted efficiency over form, and the Dura-Ace front derailleur as well. He's riding a YBN gold titanium chain, and then in the back, that's where you get a lot of wow factor. That is a 1,200 euro cassette, a full titanium 1134 that works with Shimano by 6 wheels. Evan Wang, the tie master himself, crazy lightweight cassette that works and holds and forms, function, everything. There's a reason why it's $1,200. It saved him like 60 to 70 grams from a stock 1134 Dura-Ace cassette. Also, you can see here a bunch of little things poking through, like the titanium bolt here, the 3D printed, I'm sorry, not 3D printed, the titanium direct mount through axle as well. What the fuck am I saying? No, do it again. God, I'm an idiot. Okay, here we go. Take 5. 6-wheel derailleur hanger direct mount with the derailleur hanger bolt as well on the Dura-Ace rear derailleur. Crazy lightweight, definitely saves some weight from the knuckle, and it also just makes it easier removing the wheel out of the bike as well. We didn't do an OSPW because that is heavier than the stock cage, so we just did on here, I think, Nova Ride gold pulley wheels, and then frames and gear titanium bolts for the derailleur. Also for the back, we have black derailleur, titanium derailleur hanger bolts right here. Limit screw bolts and B screw bolt, because I'm an idiot. And then for the rear wheel, it's exact same as the front. Number 6, 30 mil wheels, High Road SL 720C tire. And then for the 140 millimeter carbon tie rotor with the 6-wheel as well. Disc brake caliper bolts are also titanium. This is all titanium as well. And now for the last part, the Gemini C-post, which looks phenomenal on this bike, the all gloss black. Again, this C-post I think was like 90 something grams, crazy lightweight. It's absolutely beautiful. It saved a lot of weight. And then for the saddle, your Burke Lupina Short 143 carbon fiber rails, carbon fiber body. Saddle's like 100 grams, so crazy, crazy light. Even the hanger has a titanium bolt in there for the clamp as well. So very, very lightweight stuff on there. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Let me know if you guys have any questions on this build. This is the lightest Tarmac S-Works SL8 in the world that I know of. in a 2-bike configuration, power meter ready to ride, pretty much. Let me know what you guys think. Anyways, have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, here comes the free of buy sound test on this number 630 wheel right here. Here we go. All right, guys, gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.